Good morning, everyone. I'm Malin Baryard-Johnsson. Welcome to Hamburg and the Global Champions Tour presented by H&M. We will in the next few days see fantastic sport by the best riders and the horses in the world. And we have the very best rider, here with us today. Scott Brash, world number one, how are you?
I'm good, thanks.
And how is life up there? I don't mean Scotland, I mean being world number one.
It feels good. It's great that I have so many fantastic horses and a great team behind me right now, so it's a nice feeling.
You have in less than 3 years achieved a gold medal at the Olympics, gold medal at the Europeans. You won the overall in the Global Champions Tour 2 years in a row. You're world number one. How is this possible?
Yeah, it's only one way to go now, isn't it? It's possible because of the team I have behind me, my owners, and the horses I have. Sanctos has been incredible. He's been the one that's achieved most of these results, so he's just been incredible, and I feel privileged to be able to ride him.
Yeah, and when you actually asked your owners to buy him, this is 4 years ago, I think. How was that question? Were you a little bit worried asking, or were you totally sure that this was going to be as good as it actually became?
I wasn't worried asking because it was them that wanted to buy me a horse, and they were so keen to buy a horse to be able to jump the Olympics. And I don't think when I tried him anyone could believe that he could go on and do what he's done. But I think the main thing that happened was we just clicked as a partnership when I tried him. We just clicked straight away, and yeah, I just had a very good feeling from the start and told my owners this, and they were confident enough to back me 100%.
That's really nice. And having achieved so much with him, how much more can you get out of him?
Well, he's 13 years old now, so we look after him the best we can. We don't over jump him, but at the same time he has to jump enough to get the best out him. So we just try and manage him as best we can, pick our shows. 13 years old, normally there should be 2 more years at least at the top level, I'm hoping. So yeah, anything can happen, but we do our best to keep him at the top end of the sport.
And do you think you have another Sanctus in the string behind you?
I'm very fortunate to have some very top horses. They're going to have to go some to keep up his record, but Hello My Lady is a fantastic horse, and she just jumped a Grand Prix out in Shanghai last weekend and jumped really good. I have an 8-year-old stallion here at this show who I think is very good. I'm very lucky to have a few very top horses right now.
How come? Because in England, England is a very successful horse country in show jumping, especially the last couple of years you bloomed up again. Before there was John and Michael, and still for sure John and Michael Whitaker and Nick Skelton, but it took a very long time before you and Ben, of course, came up. It was a long time before. Why did it take so long? Or the question might be, why did you do it and no one before you?
I don't know. It's a tough question, really. I don't really know. It's tough sport. You have to have great backing behind you. You have to have owners interested and whatever. I think London 2012 was really good for Great Britain, and I think so many more owners and sponsors started they wanted to be a part of the London Olympics, so anyone involved with horses or whatever wanted to be a part of that event. So I think that really encouraged owners and sponsors to help out riders, and then I think me and Ben got some great opportunities, and yeah, we've worked hard to try and continue that on.
You're talking a lot about the team, and I know you're actually together with your groom. That's your girlfriend as well. Yeah. How can you make that work?
yeah, you would think it's awkward, but I must say it's we have a great relationship.
But what if you have a really bad round and it's actually you find she has missed something? A strap somewhere, or the girth not tightened, or whatever.
I would tell her. there's no problem there. But no, I must say, away from our relationship side, Hannah as a groom is absolutely fantastic. Okay. The best groom ever that I've ever had, and I think that shows in our performance, my horse's performance, and that is a major key to our success also. And it's important to have those sort of people behind you and 100% behind you, and work hard for you.
Yeah, you're probably the biggest earner in the sport. Are you also the biggest spender?
Yeah, right now, yes. I've just bought a new yard in England, so yeah, I'm majorly in debt at the minute.
But I also know you're like obsessed with this football managing game. Is that like a dream for you when you've done everything you can in this sport? Are you going to go over and be a football manager then?
No, I must say when I'm on the aeroplanes and on the flights, I get very bored, you know. So I downloaded the Football Manager app and I play this a lot.
And which is your favourite team, football?
It has to be Arsenal. My owner, Phil Harris, he's director of Arsenal,
Okay.
so
You have to say Arsenal.
we follow Arsenal a lot. But I love watching Arsenal, and we go quite a lot and watch them. And so yeah, I'm the Football Manager of Arsenal on my phone, and
Good.
my phone says I'm doing quite well, but I don't think that would be true in real life.
Good. Thank you, Scott. We're going to
All
make
right.
space
Cheers.
for our next guest. She's one of the best lady riders in the world. Welcome, Lauren Hough.
Thank you. Hi, Malin.
How are
Hi,
you?
Scott. I'm well, thank you. A little cold here in Hamburg, but yeah, so far so good.
We're expecting the sun.
I hope.
Yeah. Yeah. How are your horses feeling?
Yeah, they're good. They're good. I brought sort of my A team here. Quick Study's going to jump today, and then I'll have Ulala for the GCT on Saturday.
And Ulala, I'm a Swede, of course, as we all know. And Ulala is Swedish. This is really nice.
Yes, I got her the end of her 7-year-old year, and she's very small, and we didn't really think that she'd be capable of doing what she's done, but yeah, it's a dream come true so far.
Yeah. Do you think you actually a former winner here of the GCT in Hamburg? Do you have a good chance this year?
Yeah, I love this show. I think it has so much history to it, and it's such a beautiful ring to ride in, and the horse feels in good form, so we always need a little bit of luck on our side, but hopefully I'll have a good day on Saturday.
Yeah. You've been around for a long time, as me.
Thank you, so have you.
Yeah, so have I. And you're really good at producing horses, bringing up new horses. What do you actually look at when you're finding them, when you're trying them? What do you look for?
I think the character of a horse is really important. I think that they really have to fight for you, and obviously you need scope and carefulness, but to me, the character is also really important.
Yeah. And
Like a strong character, you know, that they want to do it and fight for you as well.
Yeah. How many horses do you have in your stable?
We have 12 over here at the moment.
12. And over here, that's because you're actually American, but you live in England.
That's correct. I follow the warm weather, so I'm about 6 months in America and 6 months in the UK.
And is it warm in the UK now?
It is actually. We've been quite lucky these days.
Yeah. Because I'm feeling the summer is not really catching
No,
up
it's
on us.
beautiful there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Come
great.
visit sometime.
And how does that work? You're American, and you're in America half the year, and then you're in Europe half the year, and you travel and you travel and you travel. How do you get a life?
Well, the lucky part is I have a home in Florida, and we have our farm 5 minutes from the Winter Equestrian Festival. So for at least 5 months of the year, I don't have to pack a bag, and I'm very, very fortunate in that way. And then yes, the rest of the year is sort of every weekend on the road, but we get used to it.
Yeah. Yeah. And then the flying with the horses, how does that work?
Yeah, they're actually quite good at it now. Everybody makes a round trip twice a year, and Miami to Amsterdam, and then they travel to England, and so far we've been pretty lucky with that.
Yeah. I know, Scott, you started riding when you were like 7 years old, but the story about you is that you rode before you walked.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Both my parents were big in the industry, and my father rode in the Olympics in 1952 in Helsinki.
In show jumping?
In 3-day eventing, actually.
Oh.
And he
And you're not doing the derby here?
I know, I'm very afraid of that.
What happened?
No, thanks. I stuck with the show jumping part. But yeah, so I grew up, and I was riding, sitting in front of my parents before I could walk, and I've sort of never looked back.
And are they big supporters of you?
Yeah, they've been amazing, my whole family, and my mother still travels quite a bit to watch me, and my father watches on television a lot, so I'm very, very fortunate in that way.
Yeah. I was talking to you people around you and things that you were scared of, and you're actually both really terrified of snakes.
I am definitely terrified of snakes.
And even your girlfriend said, don't even make fun of it and bring a plastic snake
just,
because
just
he would
waiting
kill
for
you.
a plastic snake.
You're standing.
No, I must say I really do not like them from a very young age. Actually, I've just been petrified of them.
Yeah. Okay, Lauren, I know you're very interested in cooking. What would you actually prepare for me and Scott if we came for dinner?
You know, the thing is that I'm sort of I like to cook fish. Don't ever tell me to follow a recipe. I'm one of those people that I'll look in the fridge and see what's left over, and I can come up with something.
But we're not going to eat meat, are we?
No, we're not going to eat meat. Sorry,
Okay.
I'm a vegetarian. But I'll cook some meat for you. But how about a good, I don't know, mahi, some risotto, good salad.
Yeah, I could do
All
that.
right.
I can easy cook that as well. Yeah.
Yeah?
I'm
Really?
quite good. Quite
Are
good
you?
as a chef. No. Toast. I can cook toast.
Egg and bacon, maybe? Or not even that? It's quite English.
I might even get that wrong actually.
Okay. Okay, we're all here for a reason. That's because we love horses. And I've actually picked a special horse from the circuit that I find just amazing. We're going to watch a round from it here. It's Palobé d'Allon. What can you say about this horse? Do you agree?
Yeah, I absolutely agree. I actually first saw Palopé when he was 7. Yannicka Sprunger rode the horse in St. Gallen, and I asked her about the horse, and she didn't want to sell, and I can see why. But I must say, I think he's a wonderful, wonderful horse. I think his technique over the fence is great to watch, and yeah, he's got a great mind for the sport, I think. And yeah, I mean, Basim's got a great partnership with him there, and I think that combination's going to have some great years ahead of them.
Lauren?
Yeah, I think the horse is so athletic and does it with such ease, and I think it's a huge testament to the animal that, you know, Yannicka did such a brilliant job bringing the horse along from a young age, and then he's now found a new rider, and he had a little bit in between time, and to show that he's back, you know, on the world stage with another rider is, I think, a big testament. You don't see that so often, that a horse can switch from one rider to the next and still be considered one of the best in the world.
Yeah. Scott, we have a question from the We Love Horses Facebook page.
Okay.
Where the question is actually, which is your favorite horse on the circuit if you can't pick one of your own?
If I can't pick one of my own, well, I think Palopé would be a great choice. Actually, I'd love to ride Palopé, but yeah, I mean there's some fantastic horses on the circuit, but I think partnership is a big thing. But yeah, I mean, for me, I would pick Palopé. You stole it.
I picked it first. It's mine. You have to pick someone else. Okay, perfect. We have one little last thing before we call this a wrap. It's the famous question helmet. Okay,
You
so
go first.
we have questions, and there are 4 subjects. It's love, food, fashion, and celebrities. You pick first.
You can't
Let's
pass.
see the questions.
Food.
Food and food. Let's see now if we get a toast question. And what was the number?
Number 1.
What's a ceviche? Do you say that?
don't know.
Do you say it like that? Yeah, ceviche.
Got no idea.
You have to guess now.
Say it again. Sorry.
Ceviche.
I have got no clue whatsoever. Do you know?
Something to do with fish, doesn't it?
It's
Oh, is
yeah,
it?
Yeah.
toast with fish. It's actually raw fish cured in lemon juice.
Right. Well, I would probably be sick if I ate that because I'm allergic to shellfish, so that wouldn't be good.
All right, I won't serve you a ceviche.
Lauren,
Okay?
Lauren.
I'm gonna go dig to the bottom here.
Let's just see that.
3.
Food.
Food again.
Food again.
Uh-oh. I'm scared.
The traditional and trademarked pizzas of Napoli are only 2. Which ones?
I don't think I have any idea. There's an Italian in the background laughing at me. Say it again?
The traditional and trademarked pizzas of Napoli are only 2. Which ones?
I know that normally it's really thin crust, but I don't know what kind of pizzas they are. Sorry.
No, they are margarita and marinara.
Oh, okay.
You're not a pizza fan.
No.
But marinara should be with fish, no?
No,
Sounds good.
marinaris. fish, I don't think.
Marinara is like ocean or something. Anyway, thank you both very much for coming, and best of luck this weekend.
Same to you. Cheers.
We will see each other tomorrow. I'm going to have Meredith Michaels Beerbaum and Daniel Deusser here with me. So thank you all for watching. See you tomorrow.